everybody out there, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Happy Tuesday again. There's a lot going on as always, and it's a Tuesday. We missed Monday, we missed the weekend, so since Friday, a lot of stuff's dropped, a lot of stuff's happened. And you know what that is? What has happened, everybody? You probably know what it is, but there's been a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody, the very first thing I want to talk about is, well, Deadpool 3, because the trailer came out over the Super Bowl, and it has blown up the internet. Now, 365 million views within the first 24 hours. It blew Spider-Man No Way Home's trailer out of the water. Of course, they had 355 million views, so pretty, significant amount more. And it's still growing and growing and growing. And honestly, this trailer looks fucking awesome. I'm really excited to see this movie. We've been talking about this movie forever here on Kruse Control. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman together, kicking some ass, slashing some bitches, and having a good time. And I just can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be fucking awesome. And the ratings have been, massive numbers, but also the ratings have been massive for the Super Bowl, which just went down too, Super Bowl 2024. 123.7 million views. It blew everyone out of the water in the last 50 years. It's crazy. It's actually the highest watched telecast of all time, which is crazy too. And on top of that, when you break it down, 112 million people watched this on CBS broadcast. Crazy numbers. And the rest, of course, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, Univision, CBS Sports, NFL digital properties, including Paramount Plus and also Paramount Global. So it's just been going crazy. And then $7 million for an ad, that's nuts to me, but people played it and they had a good time. They paid it, they had a good time. They showed their content. We got a lot of cool trailers that came out. Of course, Planet of the Apes came out. We saw the trailer for that, the official first trailer. And we finally get to see what this movie is really about. And really, we're finally back to the original Planet of the Apes movies because, of course, other ones were prequels, building up how the apes eventually took over. And this one, it's like we're back to the days of, Charlton Heston again. We're back to that. And the visual effects look great. The acting looks awesome, I think. All the ape shit is amazing. Of course, Matt Reeves did the original one. Now we got Wes Ball doing this one. I think he's doing a great job of this so far. I'll have to wait to see the movie. But, I do miss me a little Marky Mark. I know people will probably be mad at me when I say that, but I like the Marky Mark one. I thought he did a good job that Planet of the Apes. But, it's still, I'm excited about it. But, yeah, love Planet of the Apes. Yeah, Queen, I love it. I'm not too excited about Twisters, though. Twisters, the trailer came out for Twisters, and we talked about this a long time ago. This movie was coming, and we're like, is it going to see a sequel? Is it going to be some kind of tie-in? And there's supposed to be an original idea now that's going forward. Now, there was some rumors that it's going to be Daisy Edgar Jones be playing the daughter of either Helen Hunt or Bill Paxton or something like that. Of course, that first one made $500 million back in 1996, but it's not really supposed to tie into that too much. Of course, I did see the Dorothy little balls that go up in that tornado to watch it. That's kind of cool little Easter egg, but you got to have that too. But I guess it's called tornadoes or twisters because there's two twisters at one time. They really make a big point of that in the trailer. Good action, I think. We got twisters. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers. But, whatever. Some people love it. Glenn Powell looks great in this. Anthony Ramos looks good in this, too. He's been blowing up the world, too. So hopefully it's a good movie. But if you haven't seen the trailer, it's out there right now. And another one that's out there is, Wicked. Wicked's out there, too, right now. And to me, I'm like, I saw this. Oh, I don't have a picture for this, apparently. Brian, there's no picture for Wicked. But Wicked, the trailer came out, too. And honestly, it looks pretty good too. I love Wizard of Oz. I like that Oz movie with James Franco. That was pretty fun. Of course, that was Sam Raimi. Fucking friend of the show. I love Sam Raimi. But this is part one coming out for Thanksgiving. And I gotta tell you, the best part of this trailer for me was Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's a fucking man, and him as the freaking behind the curtain. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. The Great and Powerful Oz. Jeff Goldblum. Who else could play that? I don't really know. Anthony Hopkins maybe, but besides him, give me some Goldblum, some good comedy. Again, visuals look great in this too. Well, if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out right now online. But I think it looks like it could be a decent movie. Of course, you're telling the story before The Wizard of Oz, the prequel, and it was a big hit on Broadway. And speaking of Broadway, there may be a strike. That's right. Equity right now is talking about striking because they're doing a strike authorization against what they call their AMPTP. They call it actually the Trade Association for Broadway, the Broadway League. That's who they go up against. And right now they're negotiating back and forth for their 51,000 professional actors and stage managers. And they're trying to get a fair deal. Now, they've just been negotiating the past month. On Sunday, the deal ends, and they said they're not happy and they want to get a strike authorization through. So they're going for it. They're going to have it. They're ready to strike. After Sunday, if there's no deal, and the last time they had a strike was back in 2019, and went for 33 days. It was the last one in 50 years. So hopefully Broadway gets to come back and they figure it out so they can actually have a good deal, because no one likes a strike, because when strikes happen, people lose their jobs, we lose content, And because of the strike and because of how streaming has gone, Paramount has been laying off more people. And today, 800 people at Paramount lost their jobs. 800. Think about that. 800 people at Paramount. They've been talking about doing this for a long time. Now, Paramount's had issues with Paramount Plus. We talked about that before. They're not going to actually make money for Paramount Plus until 2027. That's a long fucking time. Paramount's up for sale because they've been losing so much money. So now they said in order to make their content, this is an actual quote, this will require us to continue to grow revenue while reducing costs. And unfortunately, part of the streamlining costs means that today we'll begin the difficult process of saying goodbye to some of our very valued colleagues across Paramount. Thank you for that. Best of luck in your future endeavors. It just sucks. Again, it's like 3% of their company's global headcount going away today because of these cutbacks. So I feel bad for the people. If you know anybody at Paramount that's losing their job today, I'm very sorry. I mean, it sucks so bad because, I mean, unfortunately, Paramount's got to do this. They had to make this plan. It's going through, and there's nothing these people can do about it. Nothing to do about it at all. Just like there's nothing to do about an alien invasion, but Invasion has been picked up by Apple TV Plus. That's right, for a third season. Now, I saw the first season. I gotta say, that was all right. I mean, Jim Bell, he was, Sam Neill, like he was like, I was excited to see him in this, and they killed him off the first episode. Spoiler alert, we're 3 seasons deep, calm down. And honestly, I think that it was bait and switch for me. And so I watched the rest of it, and there's all these different tie-in storylines of people and how it affects them, the invasion of these aliens. First season kind of bored me. I didn't watch second season. Maybe it's worth watching. Let me know. I'll check it out, but a third season is coming. Apple TV's excited about this. And I'm more excited about Abbott Elementary coming back because they're coming back for a 4th season. ABC announced this today. It's going down, and they're going to do it like, of course, season 3 just came out. So season 3 is out, and they made a big announcement. We're coming back for season 4. And if you're a fan of this show, you're probably very excited about it. I know I am. It's just a fun show. It's a great ensemble cast. It takes place in elementary school. And honestly, it's just comedy pursuits. It's just amazing. So I had my doubts about it at first, but I got into it, and you're going to love the characters. You're going to love their interactions and their chemistry. It's awesome. Because I hope this show goes as long as American Idol, but American Idol is coming back, but Katy Perry is stepping away from American Idol. So if you were excited about Katy Perry being over there American Idol, which she's been there since 2018, you'd probably be like a little bummed about this. But she said at 39, she wants to step away and start getting back into music. New music and new projects coming forward, she said on Jimmy Kimmel this last Monday, and she's super excited about what's to come. I think it's weird because she just sold all of her library of music away just not too long ago. A couple months ago, we talked about this. So she gave it all up. And I thought, well, she probably gave it up because she was just excited to, just be a personality on TV. But apparently she's taking that money running and making more projects moving forward. So good for her. It's, she's very talented. So I hope she does well. But somebody else that I think is also talented, but Rachel might be on the fence about this guy is Christopher Nolan. But Christopher Nolan is back in the news now because you know what he likes. I gotta say this, Rachel, it's fucking hilarious. He loves the Fast and Furious movies, and never would think Christopher Nolan of all the people would be like, give me more Fast and Furious. But he says he has no guilt at all about being a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. He says tremendous action franchise. And it shocked Colbert he was talking to, and Colbert's like, I haven't seen them. He says, you've never seen any of them? I watch the movies all the time. I love them. I'm amazed you've never seen one of them. I'm like, fucking Nolan and Fast and Furious? How was that? How was that a thing? But you know what? Good for him. Nolan likes, fast action cars and trash like we do too. So good for him. Just like Nolan did so well this year. Barbie did also awesome, and they had the Barbenheimer thing. But now Jimmy Kimmel is coming to do the Oscars, and he had this big Barbie 5 minutes like short film, and they had Kate McKinnon in there. Ryan Gosling popped up at the end. It was all in the form of Barbie, just like they're back in Barbie again. It was awesome. If you like Barbie, it's worth seeing. Go online and check it out. It's a great promo for the Academy Awards, and it's a lot of fun. So I like to pass that kind of stuff on because it's really fun. But something else that also kind of shocked me going on these days is the casting for the Karate Kid. So we talked about this before. Karate Kid's coming back. We got Jackie Chan. We got Ralph Macchio in here. Awesome combination. But they had this big search for the next Karate Kid. We had this conversation, everybody. And they went across the whole globe. We got to find a new talent, somebody that's going to be the next kid, the next big star. And they chose, well, an actor that's already established. So that's how it goes in Hollywood sometimes. This guy right now, I'm shocked by it. I'm just shocked. I mean, he was on Disney's series American-Born Chinese, and and it's like, how do you cast Ben Yang from there? Or Ben Wang from there when you could have just cast like maybe a no-name like you set out to be. They had like 10 or 30,000, it was something ridiculous, like 30,000 people that applied, and you went with that person that's already on one of your programs already. But what do you do? That's how it goes in Hollywood. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.